Hello, good evening and welcome back to Ipswich. Here we go. We are top of the league. We have played 35. We have 72 points. Liverpool are 4 behind, having played 36. Manchester United have played 2 games more and are on 69. So Manchester United can get 72. Our goal difference puts them out of it. 36 plus 6 equals 74. So we still need one more win from our final 3 games, which are against Arsenal, Liverpool, and then Bournemouth, who will also play in the Europa League final in between all this nonsense. So we still need one more win to avoid being overtaken by Liverpool. But it will also depend on how Liverpool get on. And we are going to play through to the end of the season. I'll probably play the Europa League final in comprehensive highlights. I've taken my assistant's advice and rotated the forwards a little bit. My forwards have been a little bit out of form. We do have some tired players, though. I'm a little bit worried about Van Beek. And I am thinking that perhaps Badgertich should start at DM. We've also got Barco, who's really tired, and Arribas can come in for Barco. Silva is also very tired, and I think probably Utara is due a game, and that will probably help Silva recover in time for the Europa League final. So here we go. First up is Arsenal. And let's hope Arsenal are just as tired as we are. And, it's been a long season. I don't know how we've got to top of the league. But here we are. And my assistant is a strange character. He does say don't tackle harder. But then I'm pretty convinced he will put hard tackling on everybody in the opposition instructions. Yeah, we know that Diamonde is going to complain about players who should have been picked. We are aware of how he does in the dressing room meetings. Complains about everything. I decided Silva probably could do with the rest. Diamonde, let's have a look at where he is. He's not even picked Diamonde, so I don't think we need to worry about him too much. And he's not on the bench either. So he can sulk and watch TV in the dressing room. And he can watch the game there. Saka is obviously a danger. And does have a bit of a long shot. So I want Saka closed down as well. I'm also going to tell my left back, who I'm not quite sure who that is today, to just close him down a little bit more. He should be on, yeah, so that's fine. We'll just have, there's this one, possibly we might have to address that and have him close down even less. So, come on lads, win this one for the fans and the title for us. I've got tons of faith in you. I lie to these players a lot. If one thing that Football Manager has turned me into is a great liar. So here we go. I don't have much faith in them. We've been on a poor run. We've had 2 very poor results. One against Chelsea, where Chelsea scored very late to take a point. And then we drew 0-0 with West Ham. We could have won the title by now had we played a little bit better. We're in a poor run of form, but Arsenal have put their chance wide of the post. So here we go. Come on, boys. Let's go out there, win the title. It will also depend on what Liverpool are doing. And Liverpool they do have Salosibal injured, but they've gone a goal up, which is no surprise to me. Absolutely zero surprise in that. And we need to be putting the pressure. And we are going for a full press here on Arsenal. And we need to put the pressure on them, win the ball off them. This is exactly what we do. What a chance. And he's missed it. And we cannot hit a barn door to save our lives at the moment. Once again, we are the better team. We clearly have started better than Arsenal, putting them under pressure. And Bajcetic, I think he was being probably my player of the season, Bajcetic. He's going to become probably one of the first names on the team sheet next year. He's certainly developed well this year and helped us out a great deal, helped us to get where we are in the league. He is a late developer. I know that from previous saves. And Arsenal have another chance. And it's still somehow 0-0. And so it goes on. Good evening, Krasnarok. Let's bring it home. Yep, let's bring a couple of trophies home. I don't know about the league. I'm starting to worry about the league because we just simply cannot put teams away at the moment. Again, like dominating. Arsenal, what a chance! And it's gone in. And who was I just talking about? Mr. Bajcetic. And he's banged one in there. Goalkeeper went for a walk. Bajcetic saw the open goal. And it is 1-0. And we couldn't beat West Ham. But we do very well against teams like Arsenal and Chelsea and all the rest of them, Liverpool and Man United. So it is 1-0 now. And what kind of highlights are we in? We're in key highlights. So there is a highlight coming from the kickoff here as Arsenal will look to build. But we've taken the ball off them. And one of the other things that we tend to be is a team of one half. So we either play in the first half or we play in the second half. We very seldom play in both halves. So hopefully let's get some more goals in this first half, boys. Once we take the lead, we are generally quite good. It's when we go a goal behind that we're not that good. So we've taken the lead and time. Go on, son. Go on, have a run. He's sprinting up there. And is that a penalty, ref? Harry Bass has picked it up. What a chance. Missouri's hit the post. And we are the Woodwork Kings. And we are showing why we are the Woodwork Kings. And it's all Ipswich, really, at the moment. Arsenal have probably had the 2 best chances and have missed them both. And Arsenal do have a third chance here. And it is a set piece, and I do worry a lot about defending set pieces. And we are bursting up. Go on, Corrado, show us what you can do. He's done well as a deep line forward. I brought him in as a deep line playmaker to play in the DM role, and he's just excelled as a deep lying. And it is now 1-1. And we still can't finish teams off. And it is 1-1. Oh boy, Liverpool are probably still winning, which means that the amount of games that we've got to go to make sure we get that win has gone down to 2. And we do have to play Liverpool in the next game. And it's probably all going to be lined up for the Bournemouth showdown at the end of the season. And where are Liverpool? They are still 1-0 up against Tottenham. That should be a tough game for Liverpool, but I expect Liverpool to win that. We are, I think, just about better. But Arsenal, as I said, they've had the better chances. Their XG is better than ours. Possession's about 50-50, but we have created more than them. They're not great chances. Arsenal's have been slightly better. So still a bit concerning that if we don't win this, it's going to prolong the agony in the league. Perhaps we're not going to go and win the league. Perhaps it's the Europa League is our way in. I think we've qualified already for the Champions League, so that's why the board have given us the budgets. So I think we're going to be okay. So coming up to half-time, let's not have another draw again today, boys. Let's be better than this. Martinelli is playing quite well. Might have to have a look at Martinelli at half-time. See if there's anything that we can do with him. But they're doing okay. Martinelli, I don't know if there's actually anything we can do with him. Plays well off both feet. We could put him outside, but he is a good crosser of the ball. Although his left foot is pretty weak. I think we'll do that. We will show him outside, I think. Just force him out wide. So what I'll do is just ask my right back to close down a little bit less often. Give him the space out wide. And Corrado's looking a bit tired. Come on, win the title, boys. You've got this. Keep going. And keep going. You have the ability. Of Mastantueno's on a 6.4. He's playing out of position there as a forward. What I might actually do, which might be a cunning little plan, I might switch Utara and Mastantueno over. And let's see how that goes. Put Utara up front. He has scored goals from the advanced forward position. So let's try him up front. And try Mastantueno, who's more comfortable on the right wing. Has filled in nicely as advanced forward as well, but I think he's just more comfortable on the wing. So we do need to get this second goal, boys, but we're passing it around really nicely. Come on, this will win the title. Don't you know? That's a lovely pass. And there is Utara. And there's a chance at Mastantueno. And who are the two that set that goal up? What a masterstroke that was. Utara and Mastantueno switched positions. They weren't playing very well. And suddenly it's Franco inside. And it's who has scored the goal. It's Mastantueno. It's Utara to Mastantueno. And it is 2-1. And just that little masterstroke of switching them over seems to have done the trick. Arribas is having a neat little game there. And seems to be our most dangerous player. Can we make it 3 now? Is that all it needed? Was that little tweak? And there we are. We are the Woodwork Kings. We've hit the crossbar again. But it was offside. FM is trying to provide an exciting finish. It's doing a very good job as well. It's like, I wish it wouldn't, though. What is going on here? I wish FM would not do this. We should have won the title by now. But we've just collapsed in the last few games. Come on, win the ball off them. That's what we do. We are very dangerous in transition. And if we win the ball, we cause teams all kinds of problems. So we do need to be better in the middle of the park, taking the ball off them. And it's only going to take one, I think, taking the ball off them, and we will score. But we could also get caught out. But nicely done there at the back. And Mastantueno playing on the right now. He finds Corrado. Corrado, lovely pass all the way back. Keep the ball now. Keep the ball. You know what to do. Inside, Bajcetic, who's absolutely fabulous at the moment, and he finds Utara, who makes it 3-1. It was a masterstroke. An absolute masterstroke from the manager to switch those two over. And suddenly we look like a better team. And we're just cruising it now. Lovely pass from Bajcetic. And those two boys are suddenly playing out of their skins. And Utara's gone up now to, what is it, a 9.3. Is it an 8.9? So I think that we are now well in control here. I do want to just check how Liverpool are getting on. Liverpool are now 3-0 up against Tottenham. But if we look at the table now, if we maintain this, we are champions. If we maintain this score, we cannot be overtaken. And Arsenal have to get 2 back to stop us from winning the title. I don't think I need to do anything yet. Pretty much all the boys are having a good game. They're doing well. Don't think I need to change anything yet. Well done to Arribas. He's had a tidy little game, Arribas. He's been very quietly getting about his business very quietly, and that's a red card for Arsenal. Ben White has been sent off. Is he playing as a fullback, Ben White? And they switched very quickly there, didn't they? That caught me out. And I think it probably is now time to make a couple of changes. And so we have Missouri, who is on a yellow card. And I'm actually going to put Mane in there, and Diamonde can come in the middle. Actually, no, I'm going to save Diamonde. Bring on Atom. That might be a better idea. And we do have Bajcetic now is very, very tired. So I think Van Beek can come on and finish the job. João Gomez also probably needs to come off. And certainly Corrado does. So we will bring on Velasco for Corrado. And I think it's probably João Gomez at this point in time needs to come off. But I'm actually going to leave it and let FM decide who gets the most tired towards the end of the game. Now we have shown that we are the better team on the day. We haven't had the possession as much as normal, but we've got a better XG. We've had a lot more attempts, well, a few more attempts now than Arsenal have. We are seeing this game out, hopefully. João Gomez is very tired. And Mane is looking very tired, and it's probably those two that I need to make sure they're okay. So Carcarez can come on, and yeah, he can do that. And I think João Gomez we will replace with Dominguez. Van Beek is probably better going over here. Don't do it that way round. And that's the 5 subs. And now just go and see this game out, boys. We will be league champions. If we just maintain this scoreline, we will be league champions. There's just 10 minutes to go. Are Arsenal going to score twice? I hope not. I'm going to go and just check with my assistant and just do some opposition instructions because they have made a lot of subs. And Saka now is absolutely exhausted. And I still think we are going to close him down. And Martinelli, I want to type Mark Martinelli. Those are probably the 2 most dangerous players that they have. But we just need to just take the ball off them again. Go on, boys, just take the ball off them and we will score. If you do that well, that is when we will score. But Arsenal looking to attack. Is it going to be an exciting end to the game? FM is very good at doing this. We've got to get the ball off him. There was a little bit on the left-hand side time, and he is quite tired. So Knight did show him a clean pair of heels there. But we've just got 5 minutes to go now, plus time added on. And I think we're going to make it. I think we are going to be crowned league champions. This will be an amazing season. An absolutely amazing season. And it does look like it is coming to an end, this game. There's just 5 minutes to go. I don't even mind if Arsenal score one now. It really doesn't matter. It is game over, as far as I can see. and offside, I think, there. But never mind, Velasco picks up the ball. Carcarez is in space. He's going to drive towards the goal. But it stays 3-1. Just a couple of minutes left. We have a corner. I have Atom on the pitch, which is good news. Can Atom do what he does best? Score from set pieces. Looking for Atom. Can't get him. It's going to be 3-1. Unless Arsenal break away and score here, which there's every chance, then it will be a last minute, a frantic minute, but we've managed to see that off. It is game over. It is game over. We are champions. We have won the Premier League. I don't know what that was about. I don't know why I wasn't allowed to see the trophy being lifted, but there we are. We just about made it. And we are going to lift the trophy. What a season. We've gone attacking and we have won the Premier League. Can we follow it up now with the Europa League? What a season that would be. And it would be something very, very special. Who'd have thought at the beginning of the season, when we got off to such a bad start, that we were going to put that run together and see it over the line and be crowned champions of the Premier League? And there is a bit of glitching going on here, isn't there? Continue. And Ipswich do the double. Won the Premier League and the Community Shield. It's not the double. Well, that was a shock result. Ipswich have moved even further clear of Leicester. Well, we've won the Premier League twice. So it's not a big deal. And yes, Phil Oldman creates history for the Ipswich fans. The board are ecstatic. Diamande, well, of course he would. He's always complaining, that boy. Utara, man of the match. And interesting how we were probably looking like we were going to lose that game. And I just had that thought. Switch Utara and Mastantuono over. And that was all it took. And we do have to get the team ready now for the Europa League final. But hopefully we will have a fit forward line. We'll have Silva back fit. We'll have Winkler fit. What's your scouting structure? Absolutely no idea, Tom. Playing in this save, I've brought in probably the person who I think is the best chief scout in the game. I forget her name now. What's her name? Helena Costa. We look at her. Or did she leave? No, she's still with us. She's probably the best chief scout in the game. And I just let her do everything. And there's no structure to it. I basically manage the team on the pitch and everybody else does their jobs off the pitch. And she's doing a fairly good job. It could be better, I think, but she's doing a fairly good job of finding players. Took her some time to settle in, but yep, that's how we are playing this save. We're not too worried about things like training or scouting or any of the finer details. We just go out and play football. That's what we do our end. With our Premier League campaign now at an end, please note that any talks regarding future... they always tell you this, but we know this. Oh yeah, I do need to change now because I want to play this in comprehensive. Or do I want to do that? Yeah, let's do it in comprehensive. Because then we might have a chance to alter things if there is... if we find we are facing problems. We will be able to have a look at how they're playing on the pitch. And yeah, what a season. Newcastle will not be taking a Europa Conference League place. Manchester United will not be taking a Europa League place. And anything else we need to know about? Apart from the fact that we are definitely crowned champions. Liverpool cannot catch us. Manchester United cannot catch us. We have Liverpool to play and Bournemouth. I might field the second team against Liverpool. Just because I can. We'll see how that goes. But we do have this big game first. I want to just have a quick look at how they play. Playing wing play. My line may be a bit high for a wing play, but we'll deal with that as and when. What a season after the pain that we have been through in the last 2.5 seasons. What a season. And champions, where did that come from? Dominguez out for a couple of days. Meslier's out for 2 weeks. Perfect. Nivas will have to play in goal. Now, we do have a young goalkeeper here. Helena Costa has found this guy. 37 million to 53 million. Probably much better than Meslier. We desperately need a new goalkeeper. And Meslier is a bit more eccentric, and we've seen his eccentricity. He's got a lot of development to do, but he's physically better, has more speed, his mentals are better, communication better. Meslier's slightly better at distribution and shot stopping, but Meslier's got a few years on him. We do need a new goalkeeper, so I think we'll put him on the short list. We don't have a lot of money. Depends on how much we can get for Meslier. It is my intention to sell him. What happened to the defenders? Oh, he's already on the short list. That'll do it. And fair enough with that. I did change the training for this. We did a lot of routines, penalties. We still got penalties to go. So we're doing a lot of penalties and set piece routines for the final. I tend to, if you remember to do that, then you generally have a very good chance in the final. So Nivas will have to play. Missouri Ruel. I don't like this that he's doing. So I think I'm going to go Mane at right back if he's fit. I know I have these unregistered players. So we're going to go Nivas in goal. And then we will have... That was odd. Did you see that? I put Nivas in goal and suddenly they were playing better together. That was interesting. And also the same with these two. Nivas obviously has a lot of influence over them. And then I think Diamonde comes in at centre-back. Van Beek will play. The Barco will come in on the left. João Gomez is fine. And then Silva. Where is Silva? What's happened to Silva? Where's he gone? There he is. Silva can come in on the wing. He's still looking pretty tired. Winkler also is still looking pretty tired, but we have to play Winkler. And I think that's probably it. I don't have many on the bench. With all these injuries, Humphreys is still injured, Kieta's injured, Alex Scott is injured. So I don't really have a bench, which is a bit of a problem now, because I'm going to have to ask him to put the bench together, and then I'll have to go back in and change the team. So Aribas can come over here. Barco can come back to left back. And then Aribas over here. Corrado, can he come onto the bench? Probably a better bet than David Holding. Atom, Diamonde, Mastantuono. What is going on with Silva? Silva's fit. And Winkler. What is wrong with Winkler? He's not played many minutes lately. Why are they so tired? Utara can come on to the bench. Timon can come onto the bench. Wonder why they're so tired. They're getting the day off. I'm tempted to play Newerton. Hey James, how are you doing? Good to see you. You're stalking. Talk to you later about yesterday. Yesterday. What happened yesterday? Oh, Liverpool and Newcastle. Yeah, that's what you want to talk about. Good game. So we are lacking players here, which is not ideal. We're favourites and should be winning comfortably. I don't know if I want to say that. I'm just going to say you don't get to play in them very often. And I don't want to say that we should be winning it. I think that's a dangerous thing to say. Mastantuono's not going anywhere. We don't really want to break this team up now. Silva is rumoured to be going as well. But we're going to try and keep hold of them. As we move, who is that? Not for me. And Buani, decent winger. Bit pricey. So we'll add him back. If players do leave, hey Danny, how are you doing? Good to see you. Scott is able to come onto the bench, is he? Humphreys is still out 3 days. Scott could come onto the bench, probably for Simon Royal. Just in case. I don't see us using Scott, but this is not a done deal. Bournemouth in 14th. I would expect this to be a done deal, but my players are tired for some reason. And maybe just because it's been a long season. Not often have we lost cup finals. If we lose this will only be the second time in FM24 that we have lost a final. I am a bit concerned. I think I might go Van Beek here. I think Mane and Diamonde need to play. So I'm going to play Mane. I think he's fit, yeah. And Diamonde. I think they need to play. I think that gives us a better looking defence. And we are fairly fit. Even Winkler should last 60 minutes. I don't know. I don't even know who they are. I don't know where my assistant gets these subs from. I have no idea who they are. Diamonde is obviously very happy with the team this time. And here we go. It is the Europa League final. The one concern I have is that my line might be a little bit too high. But we'll see. Playing in comprehensive does give us the opportunity to adjust. And never press. No, we don't do that. Bournemouth also are a little bit tired. Doesn't seem to affect the opposition, though, as much as it affects us. And so it is Ipswich to get the Europa League final underway. We do deserve this. After the 2.5 years we've just been through, to do a double like this would be just awesome. And it still isn't a great team. It's a good team that we've put together, but it's not a great team. Another 3 years, it could be a great team, and they would be very difficult to dislodge from any competition. But we're not there yet. It's a good team, but not a great team. They're a good attacking team, but we do tend to give away. We do tend to concede a lot. And in transition, if we lose the ball, we will concede. But it is all about maintaining pressure high up the pitch. And if we can take the ball off them, we generally score. But that's poor. And this is where we get caught out in transition. And we need to do better than that. It's a good save from Nivas. Is he going to rise to the occasion? That was not a good pass. We need to be doing a lot better than that. I think it was Rualt who gave that ball away. Giving the ball away in those areas means we are very light at the back. Just playing your journeyman. Saw you on YouTube, but decide to see how you're doing. We're doing okay. Thanks, Danny. How is your journeyman going? And who are you playing at the moment with in the journeyman? And how many of the 5 trophies have you actually won? Oh, no, that is the Pentagon Challenge that I was thinking of. I keep calling my save earlier a journeyman save. And that's how it started off, was just a journeyman save, but it turned into a Pentagon. In the end, I only had to get 4 of the trophies because we were running out of time. Penalty, ref. Now, that looks outside the box to me, but certainly looks like a sending off offence. Is it a penalty? I don't think so. No, we don't get those given. The opposition get them given, but we don't for some reason. But we are looking dangerous. Come on, Arribas. Oh, almost. And at the moment, it's still 0-0. We should be beating Bournemouth. Come on, boys. Bournemouth, we should be rolling them over. If form is anything to go by, and attacking quality, we should be rolling them over. And it's João Gomez. Go on, Silva. Lovely pass. No, he missed the pass. It's not looking good for us if we're missing passes like that. But so far, so good. We've got the possession. Started with no badges or experience. Got a job at Tromsdalen in 3rd Norwegian League. They predicted 4th, but well, last mid-season. I tried saving them, but I couldn't, so I got fired. I've come close to being fired in FM24. I've come close on a couple of occasions, but I've managed to avoid being fired. But it's going to happen one of these days. I'm going to get fired. And Winkler's won the ball. The goalkeeper's way out of position, but he's too slow. Arribas, though, inside. Go on, Gomes. Go on, hit it. Tried to curl it. Should have put his laces through it. They got Trafford in goal, have they? And we are looking like the better team now. We're dominating the ball. We're dominating the highlights. We need to score some goals. Now put your laces through it. He's still, I don't know, Joe Gomez has got lead in his boots, I think. He's wearing those lead boots. He just can't seem to pull his leg back. That's two where he should have just hammered it. He is good at doing that, and he just, for some reason, got lead in his boots today. Come on, boys. We've got this. Mane, he's not the greatest fullback in the world, especially an attacking fullback, but defensive-wise, he's a super defender. And so I think that's why I put him in today. I usually play Mane for the big teams because he's a very good defender. And Winkler, was he offside? Nope, the referee's running away. We are a goal up. Winkler. And we are possibly on the way. And if we win this, we still will have only lost one final in the whole of FM24. And that happened recently. I can't remember. I think it was a Caribou Cup final that we lost recently, which broke my record of winning every cup final. But that has gone. But to say that we've only lost one is still a good record in the entire duration of FM24. Fully back yesterday. I don't know why I wasn't concerned about winning that match due to actually scoring a goal and having a good... I actually thought Newcastle were unlucky. I agree with Jamie Carragher. Jamie Carragher actually surprised me. He said that Liverpool were extremely fortunate. And I absolutely agree with him. But the thing about Liverpool is that right up until the 98th minute, they're going to try and create chances. Liverpool are never going to settle for a 2-2 draw, even though it's away. And they just keep trying to create chances, as did Newcastle. And it could have gone either way. And it's a thoroughly enjoyable watch. But yeah, for a Newcastle fan, you must have been gutted. Chance! Oh! Somebody should have stuck their toe out. 4 shots, 4 on target. That's what I like to see. And at the moment, we are still 1-0 up. I don't think they were running scared. I think they were outplayed. I mean, the physicality of Newcastle, Liverpool just could not cope with it. I mean, Florian Wirtz was non-existent. Because he was just a bit lightweight for that midfield. And they totally dominated. And even after Gordon got sent off, they still were giving Liverpool a game in midfield. I thought it was a really good watch. The trouble is, because of the physicality, they've picked up a couple of injuries that they can't really afford to pick up, which might be a problem for them. Because I think they're pretty serious injuries. And we are creating chances and not putting them away. This is a big worry. But we are limiting Bournemouth. That's the good thing. Wouldn't surprise me, though, if we do give a goal away. Even though Gordon got a red, he has already apologised for it. Yeah, it was a bad foul. Good evening, Will. Haven't seen you for a long time. How are you doing? Yeah, I think injuries to Joe Linton and who was the other one, Tonali. Those could be bigger than the red card. Because that's where Newcastle was so good, was in that midfield. They are rock solid in there. Oh, come on, boys. This is not good enough. Van Beek. I don't know. Is there something wrong about... What is his finishing and long shots? Yeah, long shot 9, finishing 6. Maybe he is better to be playing as a centre-back. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Come on, boys. We got to do better than this. 1-0 is not enough. Been busy. What you been up to? Holidays or work? Number of players currently on bookings. Yeah, it's 3. It's not too bad. But we can tell them not to tackle hard. Ease off the tackle, sunshine. And Barco, he can be told to ease off the tackles. Diamande. It wasn't Barco, was it? We don't need Barco to ease off the tackles. Silva. He's already on ease off the tackles. We're not playing too bad. Barco's not doing that well. So I could switch Arribas and then bring Barco up onto the wing and bring Timon on. If Silva's getting tired, we could do that later. Oh boy, get out there and prove to everyone that you are winners. Don't get complacent. I think we'll send them out with that ringing in their eardrums. Come on, you know what to do. Win the ball. That's it. That's what we do. Now launch a counter. I think that Van Beek, maybe he should not be playing in there on a support duty. Maybe I should put him on a defend duty and like get him to hold his position a little bit. Barco, take a knock there. So if we put him on a defend duty, then he can hold his position and just take fewer risks. Just stay, hold your position and stay there, and don't go drifting up into those spaces. And then he's not going to be so wasteful when it comes to the final third. I think he might be better on a defend duty if he is a centre-back. I didn't bring him in to play as a centre-back, but he seems to be more comfortable as a centre-back. But there you go, defending, he's done a good job there. He's one of those FPL players who doesn't get much recognition, but just does a job at the back. Come on, boys, we've got space here. Come on, it's opening up. Come on, where's the pass? There it is, Mane. No, you're not going to score a goal from there. If we had Missouri on there, I'd fancy Missouri to put that away. Go on, Silva. What's happened here? What happened there? What did you give there, referee? I missed that one. We're just about the better team. I wouldn't say we're leaps and bounds in front of them, but we are the better team. So, FM, please don't do this. The better team always loses nonsense today. We're the better team. We deserve to win this. If we can get the second goal, it's all over. So that will be a lovely double. I'm not quite sure how Bournemouth managed to beat Olympic Lyon in the semi-final. That was a bit of a shocker. What happened there? Offside. Let's keep an eye on Bournemouth's tiredness. They've got a lot of tired players up front. A lot of tired players. But it doesn't seem, as I said, it doesn't seem to make any difference for them. Come on, take the ball off him. Well done, Barco. Nicely done. Now launch a counter. Pace, boys, pace. You know how to do this. Now we've got bodies forward. Oh, not to him. Yeah, we're not. Although, like, we're getting our shots on target. They're weak. Time to make a couple of changes, I think. Both fullbacks are really struggling. So, Timon can come on there. Look at all these yellow cards. Timon can come on there. Van Beek has just about run his race. Is this a chance for Alex Scott? It might be. Badgetic's chance. Mane's exhausted. Oh, who have I got to play right back? Missouri can come on there. Silva has gone. Utara can come on here. Two forwards can stay on. It looks like Ari Bass, maybe Newerton come on the wing. Okay, let's go, boys. Oh, of course, this is a final, isn't it? There's always the chance of extra time and penalties, isn't there? Despite the fact that we're totally romping it, really. We just need to score a goal. It might be a little subtle change in the forward line that might do it, though. Silva, Mane, nice pass. Oh, nearly. No, that's not going anywhere. Trafford is a good goalkeeper to have in goal for Bournemouth. Oh, come on, boys. We've got this. Normally the pass was down the channel then, but he didn't take it. Something wrong today. That'll go out for a corner. They have made a couple of changes. He's not too worried about these boys, is he? Come on then, from the corner. Far post. No, another corner. Absolutely, Callum. Like, I don't know how Bournemouth got past Olympic Lyon in the semis. Just FM being FM, setting up a Bournemouth and Ipswich final. It's like, I fancied we could get to the final this year. I didn't think we were going to win the league. That surprised me. But I thought we had a chance in the Europa League. That was always my aim. If you've been following me, you'll always have heard me. I'm not worried about the league. I want to win the Europa League this year. And I felt we had a good chance with this team. But unless we score again, Bournemouth are not out of this. I've seen FM do nasty stuff in this kind of position. We need another goal. Otherwise, we could be in trouble. They are looking to get behind me. I knew that they were going to try and look to get behind me, but we've defended it well so far. No, we're not going to do that. What was your made the right call sending? Yeah, I agree with you, Callum. I think it was the right call. I don't think anybody would disagree. I think that James knows it was the right call as well. That's it. We're winning the ball quite well, and we haven't added to our yellow cards. But we just got to get that second goal before FM does the nasty on us. I am watching for these wide players. Are they looking to release these wide players as there are balls like going behind my defender. And there is the attempted ball behind the defence, but they didn't pull it off. Come on, Newerton, do something. Nice pass. What a chance. Come on, Badgie. No, we're not going to. That's the third time you've attempted one of those, boys. It's got to be a low cross so somebody can put their laces through it. And I am a bit concerned now because if we don't stop that, Bournemouth eventually will get behind us. So I'm going to bring him back on a support duty. He's going to play as a fullback on attack. And we're going to come back to a positive approach. And I just want us to hold the ball now. So I want us to pass it around. We'll keep doing what we're doing there. And I am going to lower the line. So I'm going to come back into a mid-block and lower the line. And then step up more. We've got to try and stop them getting behind my defence. And I think if I don't do anything, Bournemouth will score. The question is, have I done it too late? But it's looking good so far. We just need to relax now. But I need to just relax, not the boys. But the boys just need to pass it around now. Just stop with the high tempo, frantic stuff. Just pass it around. That's poor. I just put you on a support duty to stop you doing that. That was a good save by Nivas. I need to tell them to, I think we'll just encourage them at this point. They are very tired. They've totally run out of puff. So it might be a good idea just to come off the counter press now. Just give them a breather. And just like hold the ball, boys. And now you're going to kick it long. Just hold the ball. In fact, it might be a good idea to get them to play out of defence as well. Just hold on to the ball, boys. And then we're home and dry. You've got to get the ball first, though. Nicely done. Go on, it's one pass. There it is. Oh, he's missed it again, you donkey. I think James could have scored that. In terms of attacking, it's the problem with Newcastle, as I see it, James, is that Gordon, as a centre forward, he's not bad, except when it comes to heading the ball. And they keep sending the ball into him for him to go with his head, but he's not a natural header of the ball. And if they could do what I'm trying to do with this lot and send low crosses in, he's going to be much more dangerous. But this floated crosses into the box they're doing, and I'm not quite sure that's going to work. But get it into his feet on the ground, he's going to be a much better bet. But we still don't know what's going to happen with Isak yet. That saga's going on and on and on and on. The question is, will he sign a new contract with Newcastle now? Oh, it's a great pass! And Winkler, but did he sneak himself offside? It would be just like FM to have had him sneak himself offside. It's going to be close. But what a pass that was. No, it's given. And it could be the double. What a lovely pass that was from Missouri. And Winkler, sharp as you like. That's the kind of cross Newcastle should be doing. And then Gordon will get a load of those inside those areas. But these floaty little balls that Newcastle are doing, nah, it's not cutting it for me. So now we just need to hold out now. In fact, we'll go and waste a bit of time. We're already doing that. Just hold on to the ball, waste time, and we'll see this through. In fact, we might even score another one, but that's a poor pass. Well done, though. Here's Missouri. Missouri's better, I think, out on that flank, but Mane's a better defender. Chance. No. Where's the centre-back gone? Solanke is on the pitch, is he? Let's go to the opposition instructions. Did he come off the bench? Did he? No, he's always been on the field. Go on, boys. Just get a hold of the ball. Yeah, that's good. Dropping the line was a good thing. Because now Bournemouth, if you notice, Bournemouth are now playing narrow up through the middle. They've given up trying to get behind my defenders. Gordon can't head the ball, usually taking corners, so never really. The preferred striker system, yeah, have one, but not really ready. I don't, yeah. Not quite sure what you're saying about the preferred striker system. Will, I sent you a couple of emails. When did you send them, Will? I'm just going to check my email box here. I didn't get them. Is it in the social? Nope. Not in the junk. Oh, I got one in spam. No, that's Arthur Moore. I haven't got them, Will, unfortunately. Did you send it to the correct address? I've got a ton of emails here, but I haven't got one from you. So that might explain that. A few weeks ago. Blimey. Get in! Rualt has made it 3-0. We have won the Europa League. I just go back a couple of pages and look then. Got one from Spike. Nope, I still can't see them. I've gone back a couple of weeks. Gone back 3-4 weeks now. I still can't see them. Send them again. If they're important, send them again, and I'll try and answer them. And there we are. We have won the Europa League as well. This record of me in cup finals just keeps going and going. And so far, in almost 2 years of FM24. I still have only lost one cup final. That is incredible. Oh, trying to get the WhatsApp for the group. Yeah, unfortunately, that is now closed, Will. That one is done. Good evening, Black Mojo King. You have just turned up when we have won the Europa League. We've beaten Bournemouth in the final by 3-0. It was fairly one-sided. I did think that we were going to go on and win the Europa League this year. We didn't need to because we are already crowned as champions of the Premier League. And so we have picked up 3 trophies this season. Medals have been awarded. The Ipswich board, happy. They were ecstatic with the Premier League, but only happy. Winkler, Diamande probably need a rest. Yeah. We've won everything now. And then Diamande. He always needs a rest. Winkler, 2 goals. Good evening, Peter. Well, it would have been good to come a couple of games ago because we are Premier League champions and we have just won the Europa League. And we just have a couple of games to get through now, which we'll get through very quickly. I think it's going to be a strange transfer window. We will play through the transfer window because I think it's going to be a very strange transfer window. It's going to be like trying to hold on to players who are wanted. There's a ton of players, like Missouri's wanted. I won't mind losing him. Rualt, I wouldn't want him to go. Badgetic is not going anywhere. Arribas, Silva is wanted. Mastantueno's wanted. Winkler, of course, is wanted, but by Everton they're not having him. There's a ton of players wanted that I don't want. Philip Mane is wanted. He's the club captain, I think. So I think it's going to be a tricky little transfer window. And we're going to have trouble holding on to players. But we do have to play Liverpool now. Arribas is the Europa League player of the season. He's become a better player. He's been... How long has he been with me? So you'll have a look. So for 4 seasons, we brought him in for 16 mil. And he's getting better and better. He hasn't started well. He had a poor season last season. He wasn't brilliant the season before. But this season, he might be like Badgetic and be a late developer. So he might be worth keeping hold of. Winkler is the young player of the year. Scott is back in training, which is good news. Liverpool are playing with a 5 at the back, are they? Yeah, United isn't any better at all. Oh, God. Don't get me started on United. All right, come on, let's go and beat Liverpool. I did say I wanted to put the reserve team out here just to wind Liverpool up a little bit. We are the champions. We don't need to worry about anything now. Although winning games, even at the end of the season, is still important. Who is that? Can't go back. Who was that player? Nivas. He had a very good game, apparently. keep the same team at the back. But he's putting Van Beek. Let's play him as a centre-back, see how he gets on. Barco, yep, Badgetic, Gomez, Newerton, Scott, Corrado and Diamonde, he wants him to play as an advanced forward. Are you having a laugh? What? He wants Diamonde to play up front. I've got players who can play up front, dear. Diamonde has also been promised a rest. What is he doing? So, Utara. Come on there. Diamonde has been promised a rest. Chiata ready yet? Yeah. Ready enough. And then we'll have Velasco. He can come back. Dominguez can come back. Carcaraz can come back on the bench. I haven't got room for him on the bench. So let's work this out. Carcaraz, Timon, Mane, Dominguez, Scott, Velasco and Corrado. That'll do nicely. I'm not really sure about this. Playing Diamonde as an advance forward. But he wants Newitt and Scott on the wing. No, he's still going for Diamonde. I think I'll just take charge. I think he's been on the bloody sherbet, my assistant, after that win in the Europa League. He's just he does tend to go to the pub a lot. Humphreys is back in training. Chieta's back in training. And let's go play Liverpool. Come on, boys. Come on, let's give Liverpool a dusting before the end of the season. And then a day later, we've got to play Bournemouth. That's what it's like for successful teams, I guess. Who? Oh, Diamonde got an award, did he? He was Defender of the Year. I've been trying a 4-2-3, but I don't seem to get it to work. How wide are you playing, Black? What width are you using? Yeah, now he wants to make a ton of changes. I think he's been on the pop. Don't tackle harder. Probably a good idea. We're too tired now. And I think that's good enough. No more. Oh, wait a minute. Van Beek is very tired, so Mane can come in. Swap over with Rualt. Barco is tired. Timon can play. Silva, Velasco can come on in there. Mastantueno's okay, and Utara. Corrado, though. Maybe Corrado for Mastantueno. We're not allowed 12 subs. Newton may have to come onto the bench. Winkler's being rested. Newton in for Silva. Silva's looking tired. Okay, let's go. It's only Liverpool. Let's see this season out. 2 games to go. We are the champions already. Are we going to get the Guard of Honour from Liverpool? We made hard work of it, though. It should have been won a long time ago. Although at one stage United were so far clear that it looked like we were never going to catch them. But United faded. Trent is still playing. How old is he then? He's only 31. Xerxes, absolutely deadly in FM. I wish. Okay, let's go. Let's go and beat Liverpool if we can. It doesn't matter if we can't beat them. It's no big deal. I still think Liverpool are a much better team than we are. But we've defied the odds. Yeah, I would say narrow, fairly narrow would be a better width. A lot of people play wide and it doesn't seem to work for me with a back three, with a defensive three, a back five. So I do tend to play fairly narrow. Imagine the pain them Liverpool fans would be going through to watch Ipswich win the league. Yeah. If it was real, it would be real pain as well. Not much happening here. I think we've probably just about edged it. What's good is we stopped Liverpool from attacking in the first 20 minutes. A penalty, ref. He's given it. Velasco's gone down. I haven't got a penalty taker on the pitch. Is it going to be Corrado who's going to take it? I think it might be. Is it Corrado? No, it's João Gomez. He can't take penalties either. But he's put that one in. It would be good to beat Liverpool here. Keep this run of form going. Show Liverpool who the bosses are now. João Gomez from the spot, 1-0. Actually, don't mind if we lose this one, but a draw would be good. Just like put a bit of distance between us. Oh, hit the woodwork again. Rualt back into the mix. I'm thinking maybe I should have played Atom today. Might have been a good idea to give Atom a game. We'll play him in the next one against Bournemouth. Somebody hit it. Rualt. Not you, though. Somebody hit it, but not you. Not from 25 yards, anyway. Got them pinned back. Still got Allison in goal. Yep, still got Trent in the team. I'm surprised Salah isn't still playing. Little cross into the box. Oh! Goalkeeper nearly made a hash of that. So it's pretty much all Ipswich. João Gomez is looking tired. He's on his last legs, I think. He just can't last 45 minutes, barely. I have to have a look at what his stamina is like. We are full gegenpress here, so if his stamina isn't up to it, maybe got to work on that. Oh yes, 2-0. Velasco sneaking in behind. That is now 2-0. Good night, Liverpool. No, we don't need to do that. We haven't got Atom on the pitch, so we don't need to do that. Oh, goalkeeper made a complete hash. Yeah, it could be 100 years into the future and they never age. They don't put a single year on, do they? Chris Kavanagh is still the referee, and we are in 2000 and I don't know when. 2030. We are set in our 7th season, aren't we? You might be winning, but it could all change. Do not get complacent. Even though you've won the title, I'm not interested. They've got some big guns on the bench. (2-0), never enough in FM, and we are a team of two halves. But Liverpool have had very little to offer in the first half. If we can just keep going now. Put another one in from a corner, maybe. He's always getting offside. I need to sack this set-piece coach. 3-0. It's 3-0. Rualt. Who's injured? Have we got an injury? And it's Salasabal. I want to set up, build around stamina-based players with a gegenpress. My own format really worked well. Yeah, I mean, you need stamina. If you're going to be playing 60, 65 games, you can see half my team are just knackered at this stage. And luckily, I've got players who can step in, who haven't played all that many. Like Velasco has probably only played 40 games, so Corrado is the same. Utara. Luckily, I've got players because Silva and Winkler are just done. They've got nothing left. And their stamina, they're young, their stamina's not fully developed. João Gomez is another one who's just absolutely done. I'm going to give Scott a game. Corrado needs to come off, so Maston Tueno can come up there. See, they're all tired. I think what we might have to do, just come off the counter press. And we'll just go positive now. We don't need to do anything spectacular. Newerton on for Arribas or Velasco. I think we'll just leave it there and just leave it 15 minutes and see who gets the most tired. 7 seasons to win the Prem. Yeah, I know, and we had those really bad 2 seasons, they were horrid seasons that we had. So take 2 seasons out where everything we touched turned to mud, and 7 seasons isn't bad. That was not good defending, though. It was absolutely shocking, but it hasn't affected their ratings. Right, time to get some more of these boys off. Mane is done. Bajcetic is done. There's 4 of them. So Arribas, I was looking at him earlier. Newerton can come on. And Bajcetic is completely done in. And Mane looks absolutely exhausted. So Van Beek can come on at centre back. Sack the set piece coach and replace him. I'm a bit wary that he seems to have some funny ideas. We got caught with that guy standing in front of the goalkeeper a couple of times. He's got some funny ideas, and then we did not defend that set piece very well at all. They just sneaked it around the corner. So I'm thinking about getting in a new set piece coach. It's high on my agenda. What happened there is he's going to get sent off. Another opposition sending off. Second yellow. That's pretty much done now. And then we only have to beat Bournemouth. And what a season that will have been. Go on, let's have another one. Oh, we got an injury. Did we pick up? No, it's still the Liverpool boy. Come on, we need to do better than that. Take the ball off him, that's better. Oh, he's in. And the referee's running that way, so it's going to count. It's 4-1. Liverpool dispatched. It's Utara again, and we are lucky. We're fortunate. And he came in on a free. I was quite surprised that Utara was let go by Bournemouth. We snapped him up on a free. And he's just done so well playing as an advanced forward. He can also play as a right wing. He's just done so well in both positions. Been fortunate to pick him up on a free. And he's come into the team and he's loving life. He's got a Premier League medal now, and he's got a Europa League medal. And he was totally unloved at the beginning of the season. Nobody wanted him, but we took him in. Made a player of him. And that's put Liverpool away. And now we just have one more game. Good to see them keeping it up to the end of the season. So now, win this game against Bournemouth. We'll have won it by a street. Sergio Arribas doesn't, he's underpaid. He's underpaid. What are you talking about? 63k. Do I want to talk to him at this point? I think he's... Is he wanted? $49 million minimum. We can get that up a bit. I don't want to lose him. I'll try and keep the team together if I can. Let's just have a chat. He wants 95k. $79 to $97. That's probably more decent. Strengthen the first team squad up front. Not sure that's necessary. Let's go and offer him a contract. No, let's wait. Let's wait a little bit. Do I want to keep him? He's a good player. Yeah, we're going to offer him a contract. So you can get him down to a squad player. All these nonsense promises. He's not going to go for that, is he? Okay, let's go regular starter then. 90k. Come on. Oh, you're not getting that then. Oh, that's the lowest now, isn't it? Drives a hard bargain, this one. I think I'd rather not lose him. Don't know. Like, if he gets upset, he's not starting too much. Then we can just sell him anyway. He's a decent player. Yeah, I actually do think he's a decent player, and he's developing late. He's kind of like come into his own this season. He's had a very good season this season. I'm reluctant to let him go. It just doesn't make any sense to me to let him go. Right, let's have a look. Who's fit and who's not? These boys are not fit. Caceres can come in there. Atom can have a game on the left-hand side. Rualt is not fit, but we do have Diamonde back because he had the last game off. And Badgetic is not fit. Dominguez can play here. Scott can play here. Humphreys is actually fit, is he? So Caceres can come over there. Humphreys can come here. Chieta actually can go on the bench for Joe Gomez. Barco can play on the wing. No, Newerton can play on the wing, I think. And Barco can come on for the bench for Timon. Newerton can come on there. What else? Silva looks a bit tired. All these boys are knackered. Silva, Utara. Struggling up front, so we'll have to keep Utara playing up top. Valesco, he's tired. He could play up top, but he's really tired. Let's move it on a day. We're just going to accept that we are a tired team for this game. They could have given us another day. Didn't have to be Tuesday, did it? We know Bournemouth are going to play wing play, but it shouldn't worry us because we are better than Bournemouth. But this is a game we probably lose. Who's that? Ari Bass? Are you talking about, Black? I don't want to give him any training at this stage. Yeah, he seems to be like a late developer. He's a bit like Badgetic in that respect. He's a late developer. He's like 28 years old now, But these attributes have come from nowhere. I think, I don't know why we're doing extra training at this stage in the season. Doesn't make any sense. Final game of the season. I think we don't need to strengthen up front. I think we need to strengthen in midfield. That's my thinking. But I'm pretty sure 45 minutes. Not fit, 45 minutes. You're getting 60 minutes, boys, and lump it. For Brentford, I'm not sure. Utara, I'm still... The funny thing is, I watched Brentford last week, and Utara looked like a decent player, but everybody can have those one-off games where they look really good. The jury's out on him in real life. So they've got a couple of players who are not feeling well either. So let's go. Fans have been fantastic. That's what we need to be saying to them. Let's get out there and do this for the fans, the travelling fans. After beating them 3-0 in the final, I'm guessing they're going to beat us in this one. But that doesn't matter. Oh, what a strike. Yeah, I did think we were going to lose this one, but I'm not all that bothered. Big day for Alex Scott, going back to his old club. That was a good strike. That was I'd have been pleased with that from one of my own team. Goalkeeper's positioning's a bit dodgy. Have we got Actum on the pitch? We have. Oh, and he's almost done it. But it was Maston Twaino. Come on, boys. Don't end the season on a defeat. Although it doesn't matter, but better to win your last game. Scott's on a early yellow, is he? Nice one, Newerton. Come on, nice little low cross now. Not that one, a low cross, you donkey. Just like that one, almost. Good save. We'll have won it by 6 points at this rate. Not good enough. Let's tell Scott to ease off the tackles. Go on, nice little low cross. Oh, good pass. Silver doesn't miss them. What a pass. Who was that? Was that Badgetic? No, he's not on the pitch, is he? Looked like one of Badgetic's passes, that. What a pass. Who is that? Carcares. Absolutely unsavable, I'd have said, James. Absolutely unsavable. I'd have been pleased with that if one of my own team had got that one. Oh, and they've gone back in front. Who's at the back there not having a good game? Early days yet. Let's not be harsh on them. Set piece, not much we can do about that. But I did say that we'd probably lose this one. The important one was the 3-0 win in the Europa League final. Thank goodness they didn't turn up like that in the final. This one is a nothing game. I'd like to win it though. Lloyd Kelly. Oh, what are we doing here? And they have got two very tired forwards on the pitch, Bournemouth. But I've got Utara, who's on a 6.0 now. So we might have to do a little bit of swapping here. But Utara, oh, he is playing as the advanced forward. Maybe swap him and Silva. Let's go and do that. Let's swap Utara and Silva around. See if that makes a difference. Come on. Oh. They're dominating us in the air, aren't they? And like, we are not doing as we're told. We're not getting these low crosses in. And not only are they dominating us in the air in their box, but they're dominating in the air in ours. We have to do these low crosses, but we're not doing as we're told. We're much the better team again, though. West Ham lost to Wolves tonight, did they? West Ham, at least they scored a goal, I guess. Did West Ham score? West Ham are in real problems. I don't know if you saw my FPL video today, but oh my good God, West Ham and Aston Villa. I'm just like watching them play, and they don't look as if they could score a goal between them, West Ham and Aston Villa. They look so bad. That's why I've had to play my wild card. That was a real mess. Oh, come on, boys. We are absolutely hammering them. You're going to have a rollicking at half-time. I mean, it's not Bowen's fault or Fulkrug. They just don't look like they can create anything. It looks awful. He has improved a little. And he's got better. But this really isn't good enough. So you have to tell him, not happy. Not been good enough. A couple of you are getting another 10 minutes. Scott for one, because he's like shouldn't be playing more than 45. But it doesn't matter. Winning the league by 6 points is good enough. It's always like you feel like you want to win your last game, though. Especially if you've won the league. Go on, Scotty. Offside. I think you're offside, Silva. I don't think that's going to count. It's not going to be our day, is it? Yeah, I could see he was offside there. Yeah, I mean, as I said, James, I don't think you can blame Bowen. It's just they look horrid at the back, and then their heads go down. They can't create anything from midfield, and Aston Villa are just as bad. Like they at least they defend a little better than West Ham, but their passing is an absolute nightmare. Morgan Rogers is awful. Tielemans can't pass it. Their passing in the final third is like the worst I've seen. Must be Cockers. A draw will be fine. Utara is done in. Scott has had enough. Yeah, I mean, I'm a United fan. I know how bad we are. It's like, everybody was thinking they were going to be a lot better this season because of Mbueno and Cunha. No, it's going to be just the same. Unless they do something in the middle of the park, it's going to be just the same. And I think they should be looking to play Mainu more. But he doesn't trust Mainu. So Utara is done in. Have to be Valesco. Scott needs to come off because he's only 60 minutes. So Chieta can come on there. And Newerton's had a poor game. Where's Arribas? Not on the bench. It'll have to be Barco. Silva's done in as well. So Mastantuono can go up top. And Corrado can come on with what energy he's got left. And Dominguez can stay doing what he's doing. And then Missouri can come on at right back. You think so? I just think that Amarin just does not trust. He just does not trust Mainu. Oh, that's typical. We get an injury now. Barco can just come back here then. Since Amarin took over at United, started in 15, injured in 8. Yeah, maybe you're right, Jamie. Maybe you're absolutely right. I just get this, like, when there's a big game, he just does not play him. And I just get this feeling he doesn't trust him. But maybe you're right, Jamie. If you put it in stats like that, it makes sense. Well, they brought in Ugarte last season, if you remember, and he was the great white hope, wasn't he? Like I can remember seeing all these videos about him as this great ball winner who was going to be running all over the pitch, and I haven't seen it. I'm sorry. I just haven't seen what those videos were telling me. Come on, boys, just hold on. Actually, what I might do is just give them a rest. So we'll play a defence, we'll play it shorter. A draw will be good. Come off the press. And I'm going to go into a low block. We don't need to do that anymore. See the game out, boys. Actually, we don't need to be attacking. We can go balanced now. We can still win this, though. Somebody does something ingenious. Go on. Atom thinks he's playing at left back. What's he given there? He's going to have a look at his TV. Domino. Ooh, ooh. He's going to order pizza, but it's gone half-time, referee. Has he given a penalty? Has he gone and given a penalty? He has indeed. I'm not quite sure what that was for, but we'll take that. But who have I got on the pitch who can take penalties? Corrado? No, it's Barco. And he's done it. 3-2. Have we gone and pinched this from Bournemouth? I think we probably deserve it. The XG is 4.18. Probably just about deserve it. I think Baleba is a little bit overpriced. Brighton are just taking the piss. They're trying to milk as much money as they can. And I think Baleba is just a little bit overpriced. I've got to admit, last season when I was watching him, I thought he was a good player. Very solid. But would he be worth 110 million? Nah. Yeah, you're right about Casemiro, Jamie. Well done. Absolutely delightful end to the season, that, boys. And we have won the title by 9 clear points. 53 our goal difference. I think that's pretty good. Carcaraz, it doesn't matter who's injured now. They can all have a rest. Yeah, the only problem, I'd like to keep Humphreys at the club. But look at this for a price tag. I'd like to keep him at the club, but I don't know if I can afford him. The board are pleased we have won the league. What sort of a response is that? We have won the league by 9 clear points and we have won the Europa League. And you're pleased? Right. So that was been a season and a half. That's like the craziest season ever. Because it didn't start that well, as I recall. Actually, it wasn't bad. Community Shield, we beat Arsenal. Then we won the opening 2 games. We beat City. Yeah, actually it started really well. We lost to Everton. We do lose these daft games. There wasn't really a bad run. The only one I can see is here. And we repeated that a little bit there. But I think an outstanding season. Outstanding. So that is going to be it for tonight, guys. Perfect timing. And I am going to actually come back and play through the transfer window. It's going to be a tough transfer window. And I think I'm going to need your help. We've only got 64 million to play with. That doesn't really buy us anybody at this stage. We've got 200,000 in wage budget. But I don't really know what to do, because that's... If we buy Humphreys, that uses up the entire transfer budget. And I really would like Humphreys to stay. So I think... Hey, Abir, how are you doing? I think the one thing I will need is help in the transfer window. So I'm going to actually come back on Thursday. What day is it today? Tuesday. We'll come back on Thursday and we'll begin the transfer window. And I think we could sell a lot of players. We could sell a ton of players because they're all wanted. And when you win things, your players will sell. There are a number of transfer listed players. These are just resting. No, actually, we don't have any promises to sell anyone now. Because players like Chieta and players like Arribas, players like Dominguez, they've all decided that they want to stay. Which, of course, they would. We've just won 2 trophies. So, I don't know. It's going to be a tough window. And I don't know how to approach it. We can't get Humphreys again on loan. And we do need to strengthen. So, I'm not quite sure how we're going to do it on 64 mil. One of the players that I can sell is Meslier. That will probably be a good idea. I don't know how much we'll get for him, but his value's 55 million. So we could sell Meslier and look for another goalkeeper who's cheaper. I don't know. Nivas could also step up now. Anyway, guys, I shall be back on Thursday night. Come and join me. I will need your help in the transfer window. But it's been a great season. 3 trophies if you include the Community Shield. 2 other semi-finals in the cup competitions. And winning the league and winning the Europa League. A perfect season. So I will see you guys on Thursday. Thanks for coming. Thanks for supporting the channel. Much appreciated. And I'll see you guys on Thursday.